we hopefully can get rid of the blood pool. Oh, it played the heal effect. Why did it play the heal effect? Dust pile. Does it actually just instantiate it? Oh, my bad. Instantiate. Heal. Apply all. Yeah, I gotta put pooling in this. Now, what about the actual... Spawns that too. Bubble float. Okay. Apply. That's weird. So we can get rid of these. Wait. So this I can understand spawning. That I can understand spawning. But this... we actually want to change this. So I'm going to remove this to none. Overrides. Apply. And on the blood pool... we're going to add a reference to that. Serialized field, private particle, system, cleanup effect, sure. And then we're just going to say if so effect does not equal null, start to play. And then if does not equal null, stop. And then we go to, oh, what did I do? I actually unassign that. And then on death, we do heal. And then here we do this. And we persist this. Okay. Alright. Alright. Now we double check. This has safety checks, I'm assuming. It does not. So we should do if death effects equals null, return. And then say if damage effect equals null, return. So we don't throw errors for not assigning everything. Okay. All right. I think we have everything. So let's see if we can scrub a blood puddle or blood pool with a potato. Okay. I have to change this to object try this again. Okay, it did all the damage in one click. If I remember correctly, that is actually a problem with the attack system because I had the same problem with the sweeping. Because the damage handler right. Because the damage receiver has its own health. So actually, why don't we just make this invincible? This is dumb. We will definitely have to refactor this. But... and let me double check. I'm pretty sure this just doesn't do the damaged and death stuff. No, I think this is fine. We'll make this the damage receiver. And then, do we need to track the health up here? We don't. We don't. We can get rid of the health up here. Current health. Oh, but we need... okay, we need to know the percentage in order to shrink it. Oh man, this is so complicated. I think we need to make... I think we actually need to finally add a health component that we can get these values from. Because right now the damage receiver is the one that's storing the health. So I can just get a reference to the damage receiver here. Or we can move the reduction to a damage thing. Maybe that's what we should do. Maybe that's what we should do. So this goes away. All right, let's refactor a little bit. I think I want to add a health component. So create this health, right? Then this is Dayanara namespace. Dayanara gameplay. Okay, we're finally creating a health component. And we need a serialized field. Wow. Copilot really wants to write this for me. So let's see what you got, Copilot. We have max health. We have an exposed current health. We don't really need that exposed to the inspector, so we're going to keep that. Then we have a couple of exposed properties. These are fine. We're exposing our current health. We're exposing our this. We could also do a private setter here. Trying to think if there's a reason we shouldn't. Probably because they exposed the current health. So you know what? Let's leave this exposed. Serialized field. Okay. Damage. Amount. Subtract. Okay. Heal. Set health directly. Set max health. Okay. Copilot did an alright job. We're going to add some events. Public event. Action. On health changed. Okay. Public event action on death. All right, so when do we need to do this? All right, so private void private int previous health. Previous health equals current. Okay. We're going to do the same thing over here because, you know, if... Hey, Nat, what are you doing, Nat? I thought you were getting sleep. Previous health. You know what? Let's also have a public event action int on max health changed. And also what we want to do is do this. And we want to say if, and we want to double check. Current health is that. Set it equal to that because the max health had changed. So that may affect the current health. And actually I realized like all this is the same logic as over here. So we can actually say set health, current health plus this, and we can get rid of this. Say set health, that, perfect. And it runs the same logic. Okay. I'm breaking stuff, Nat. What is your obsession with being a mod? Is it like a power trip? Is it like I must mod all the channels? Let's put this up here. Mod chips like Pokemon. Gotcha. Alright, so now damage receiver is going to need a reference to a health component. Can't have damage without health. We can drop this. Oh, we have an is invincible field that we need to move. So we're going to move this over to our health component. Is invincible. And we're going to say if is invincible, return. Okay. Can't take damage if you're invincible. Alright. We don't need the current health. We don't need dead. We don't need that. We have a can take damage. Alright. Now we need a reference to our health. So private, yep, health. And then awake, public, private, void, awake, health. Now these can be health. We gotta expose is invincible. Oh, we don't, because we're gonna still call the damage handlers. And then we'll say if then, okay, so then we will say health, take damage, and then we'll say if health, if you're dead now, then we're gonna call this. And I'm gonna move this to a damage handler. Actually, I'm going to leave that there. This object dot set active false. Okay. So now we've moved that to the health component, which means that what else did we do? So resources, the iron nodes will now need a health component. It already gave one. Let's move this up here. Health. And we set it to 10. Current health. Current health. What we need to say is, yep, start. There we go. We'll do that to start. I think that's good. And do we want to use set health? Because set health will trigger the on health changed. No, we're going to bypass this. We're just going to say current health equals max health without calling the event. Do not call on health changed. Okay. Yeah. 10. Okay. So now we have that one. We have this one. Which is also 10. No, I think we made these 5 actually. 5. And then this one is 5. Only 5 swings. The trees are going to be a pain in the butt because we only actually templated one tree. The trees are actually invincible. Invincible. And then what else did we do? The looted chest you can break. come on. Oh, God. I want it up top. Dang it. There we go. Looted chest. I think we did 3 health for that. 3 swings. I have it where you can hit them and wood pops off, but I don't have like a chop down script, so you can just keep hitting the trees. But it does pop a piece of wood out each time you hit it. So the tree is invincible, so you can get unlimited wood basically from the trees. That's what I have right now. I do want to do it where it gets cut down, but I didn't want to like go crazy with the demo. Okay. What else? We did the dust pile. Did we do the dust pile? Right, the dust pile is only interactive. Right. Because you have to put the magic broom there, which we're going to change. We're going to actually change because this refactor, we can do stuff differently now. Okay. I think I got everything. I have to do the trees in the scene. So if I go to environment, trees, and I pick all the trees up until here. It doesn't like one. Doesn't like something. Oh. So this one doesn't have an LOD group. That's fine. It's fine. I think these are all fine. I think I just need to... Okay, health. And then set this to 100 and invincible. Okay. So the trees are done. Okay. The trees are done. I just had an interesting idea where you can't actually pick up the bodies, you have to chop them up, and when you chop them up they explode and leave a blood pool, and then you have to clean it up. I think that might be fun. We'll figure out in the bodies in a second. So now let's see if we can... Oh, I have to add the shrinking because I said I moved that. So I need a script for that. Or do I? Can I move it back to the... I can. Props, blood pool. The blood pool itself can have a reference to the health scripts. Health. So require component health. And then private health. Health. And then get this. And then so we can do private void on disable, private void on enable, and then health dot on health changed health. Okay, so no, it's actually going to be health on health changed. Let's create that method. Okay. Okay. Amount. We don't actually care about the amount here. We just care that it took something. So let's go to the health and we're going to add a cool we're going to add this public float health percentage. Actually, we need to do some safety here. And we can say if max health is 0, because we don't want to divide by 0, right? That'll be an error. So if max health is 0, then we just return 0 as the percent. Otherwise, we return the percentage of the health. So then we can go back to our blood pool. Yes. So on health changed, we want to get the visual dot local dot game transform dot local scale 1 times the health percentage. So shrink, shrink, shrink. The problem with that is that the scale might not start at the... Okay, so we're going to say if... First one we say if visual equals null, then visual equals this. Then we'll say we'll get the starting scale. Private vector 3 starting scale, and we will say starting scale equals the current scale, and then we will actually do that times that. Okay. Health dot on death. Health on death. And just destroy the game object. For right now, this is all we have to do.